Hi Aries, and welcome to your 2018 tarot forecast. This reading will only touch on the positive energies and events that will take place for you in 2018. That's not to say you won't have challenges or negative experiences, but I would really like to focus on all the positive things that are going to unfold for you in 2018 to inspire you and uplift you and give you an optimistic outlook for the year ahead, because I do know that 2017 was a very rough and challenging year for many. So all the decks I'm using are listed in the top comment below. These here are to represent your energy, and then these are for your destiny for 2018, and the tarot to tell your story, blessings that are sure to come your way, and a little bit of romantic energy, because so far not a lot of romantic information is coming through these 2018 forecasts. I'm not sure why. So I have added these in. Only Capricorn and Aquarius don't have these, so sorry for that. I'm sorry, Sagittarius and Capricorn. So as always, this is a general reading, so the information in this reading may or may not apply to your personal life and situation. So Aries, let's take a look at your overall energy for 2018. Who is Aries in 2018? I can say I've seen a lot of transformation in the other signs that I've done so far. In fact, Pisces and Aquarius were both very spiritual based, not so much talking about what's taking place in the physical realm. So let's see what is up for Aries. Oh, okay, well, there are 5, or let's see, 6 here, and we are only drawing 1. So let's see. This one here. Wow. So 2018 looks like a year of reflection for Aries. And unlike all the other signs I've done so far, it looks as though you guys are focused on a particular relationship or situation from your past. Now, this could be one person, or this can be like a multitude of relationships and situations that you experienced all through 2017. What's interesting is, you know, as we transition into the new year, I would say leave the past behind. But for you guys, there's this element of the past that comes with you into 2018. But it's like you're in contemplation, introspection, really going over all the different details, maybe different patterns you have. And for some of you, this is a very specific person and relationship, but for others, it's, like I said, a multitude. And this can go beyond just relationships. This can be experiences. You're just in deep contemplation, nostalgia, revisiting your past, just like every step that has led you up to today. So let's draw a rune to get more information about this energy. Now, I'm going to be interested to see what tarot cards come out for you, because this might be where something that you, a relationship or several relationships you thought you had left in the past, they are returning in 2018 for a new go round, maybe another chapter. So let's see. All right, so you guys have, this is energy, okay? there's how perfect from what I just said. There's new energy into old relationships or old circumstances, experiences, something along that line. There is new energy in that. So very nice. Okay, we're gonna pull some cards here before I speculate more on what specific relationship this is, like what's going on here. But how nice for you, Aries, new energy into something that maybe you thought would never be again, or a relationship that was near and dear to your heart had a falling out, and 2018 brings about the energy of healing and transformation, new energy, second chances maybe. So let's pull some major arcana from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot to see what your destiny is for 2018. Why is Aries in this contemplation mode, revisiting their steps of the past? Why is there new energy being interjected into these past experiences and relationships? Okay. Wow. Okay. Faith, the child, abundance. Wow. Okay, Aries. Right off the bat, some of you, this is about a co-parenting situation, or maybe even the relationship with your own parents, or if you have children who are grown, the relationship with your own children. Okay, that's what this new energy is about. Some relationship that, there's damage, but 2018 brings about the healing, the restoration of that relationship, and there's great abundance of newness, of new energy. And with faith here, you have a lot of non-physical energy on your side. Others of you, just because we have child here, some of you could be becoming a parent in 2018. And, that's a message that's actually been strong in every sign so far, is like this potential for a child, which, these are generals, so obviously that would speak to somebody. But it's amazing to me how this energy is showing up in everybody's reading. So some of you, this absolutely represents becoming a parent, having a child, maybe a grandchild, depending on what stage of life you're at. But more importantly, based on your rune and your energy, this is about a new beginning in your life with a very specific relationship, okay? So let me pull the tarot here to see, like, what is your story, Aries? But with abundance there is some element of your life that this is speaking to. It could be material abundance, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be an abundant social life, it could be great abundance of love and connection within your family unit. There's some sort of abundance that is due to Aries in 2018. And because this is general, whatever this abundance is different for all of you. But you will feel this energy. You will experience this. There's an abundance coming your way of something. And I feel like it's a multitude of new beginnings, honestly. Just because we have energy and the child, there's new beginnings for you with so many different, like, relationships or experiences, things you just thought, were never going to be again. This could also mean, like, different dreams and experiences you kind of gave up on. 2018 is like allowing the new energy for you to have those experiences that you have so desperately been seeking, okay? And in an abundant way at that. we have the Five of Swords. Now, typically, this is more of a negative energy, but because the intention of this reading is to look at all the positive aspects and elements of your experience in 2018, this is an energy that you are overcoming. And how perfect when I say there's relationships going to be repaired. There's new energy. This here is kind of that standoff. We're at an impasse energy. You're right, I'm wrong. You know, somebody wins the fight, but nobody really wins. It's hollow. There's a lot of stubbornness in this energy, a lot of ego, a lot of pride, but this is something that's being overcome. And I see this in the relationships. Whatever divided you is now, you know, melting away in 2018, because it's time for healing. It's time for repair for whatever your journey is in 2018. And then we have the Chariot, which is victory. Nice. Oh my gosh. And then the Sun. This is the best card of the whole tarot. Ultimate healing and transformation right here, like in these relationships, or one very specific relationship. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This is, you know, I was stabbed in the back. I was really hurt. But this here, we're overcoming this energy. And as a 10, this is a completion of a cycle of much harsher energy. Okay, this disconnection, this disagreement with this person or several relationships in your life, like we're overcoming this energy. It's quite fantastic, Aries. And then, yeah, where we felt blocked, no movement forward, finally that energy is dissipating. We've come into a new perspective. We've grown, and now we're healing so we can move forward. Yes, brand new beginning right here, but also another iteration of some of you becoming parents for the first time, or grandparents for the first time, or children being the highlight of your focus in 2018, okay? But also, more so, the new beginning in these relationships that is so strong in this reading. The Nine of Wands. These are, you know, it's been a long road for you, Aries. Look at this. Oh, and look at that. Some of you, this is a romantic tie. That is absolutely for sure. Oh, and then we have the Page of Coins. If we had any other twos, I might say, you might be having some twins, because Sagittarius actually had a very strong element of fertility and becoming a parent, but they had the Two of Wands and then two pages, and that was so strong right away of twins. So because I see that here, Aries, some of you might be having twins, okay? Or if you have brothers or sisters, you and one of your siblings, you guys might both be pregnant at the same time, or a really close friend. Or if you're older, it might be that, you know, two of your children are having children, so you're having two grandbabies in 2018, or two announcements of pregnancy in 2018. So obviously that will not resonate with all of you, but for some of you, 2018 is all about making babies and expanding your family with your partner, okay? And I see abundance and happiness and victory and closeness in that. Some of you, this is something you've wanted for a very long time, and it's finally happening in 2018. Also, for some of you, there might be a connection with a past relationship, romantic, because of this card, or this is general. It could be a new connection, but there may be children involved, like you have children, they have children. It's a blended family situation, okay? But with the Sun here, it's like the sun is shining on Aries all of 2018. It is filled with new beginnings and new opportunities and victory where you have only had rejection or failure in the past. So for Aries, I feel like 2017, you know, not to say there weren't good things that happened, but I feel that many of you felt quite restricted and held back, like just unable to move forward in whatever direction you were most trying to pursue, whether it be romantic, you know, your career in life, like maybe you want to buy a house, or you're just trying to steady and stable yourself a bit more, or maybe you want to, you know, expand your education or switch your career path, or, you know, it could be a multitude of things since this is general. But where you were blocked the most, Aries, and you know that you have now come into a new perspective about that situation and that experience, it's like there's victory for you and you're moving forward, and there is great healing here. Also, with the Page of Coins here and abundance, there might be a really great job opportunity that comes your way in 2018. Just like with the sun here, it's like your dream job, the ultimate thing. There's something, Aries, that you've been held back from that is the ultimate for you. And finally, in 2018, it's like that is unfolding. You are completing an intense cycle of energy, as many other signs are as well. And with the Lovers here, you are definitely either reconnecting with somebody you've been with in the past, and we'll get more information when we pull Romance Angels, or there's a brand new romantic opportunity for you in 2018 that is something that is stable and lasting and has an abundance of energy on all levels. Okay, all this here is Aries thriving in 2018 and no longer being blocked, and you know, just fertility, newness of life, new beginnings, second chances, a lot of healing to various relationships in your life that have been greatly challenged. It's like all that energy is finally falling away for you guys. So let's pull some Romance Angels to look more at this Lovers card and what this means, along with this child in these pages. Some of you, this could indicate where maybe you have two romances that take place in 2018. I mean, all of you are at different points along your journey. All of you want different things romantically. Some of you want to be tied down and serious. Some of you just want to casually date. Okay, it's different for all of you. But definitely a couple kind of hot little romances or flings for Aries, or there's two significant romantic relationships happening for Aries in 2018. So let's pull some Romance Angels to get more information about that. Healing family issues, yep. Like I said, that is so strong in your reading, is this great healing and new energy coming into many relationships in your life for 2018, which ultimately is what's helping clear the way for whatever this romance is, past life relationship. So this could very well be like a soulmate relationship, a karmic relationship, or indeed like your twin flame. Okay, that's the energy coming through for you guys 2018. Finance and careers. Some of you could meet this person at your job, okay, or around your workplace, or through some sort of affiliation of work. Like you could be at some work function and meet a stranger that way, or co-workers having some sort of thing and they invite you and you meet one of their extended friends or something along those lines. So there's definitely an element of that for you guys. But more so, what I feel like these are saying is just a reiteration of your whole reading. There's a lot of healing taking place for Aries in 2018 with family and close tied relationships. There is a very significant romantic partnership that's taking place for Aries in 2018. But also Aries is really focused on their career and finance and making money. And with 2 pages here, this could also represent that you create 2 sources of income for yourself, okay? Whatever your restriction and blockage has been, that's going away. You're completing the cycle. There's victory for Aries. And with the sun, it's just like all things are healed. All things come to light. And you're no longer confused, questioning. And when it comes to this relationship, whoever this is, if this is romantic, it's just like the moment feels right inside of you to finally repair it, whether it is an apology that's owed to you or an apology that you owe to another. Aside from this potential romantic relationship, Aries, I feel like there's other relationships in your life that do require healing, and the opportunity and energy is presented to you in 2018. So if it was a matter of ego and pride on your behalf, let it go, because this is such beautiful energy, okay? Such beautiful energy. You're going to just be so much more prosperous and abundant on all levels in 2018. It's just going to be a whole nother world for you guys and other signs. It's just been a rough year, 2018, and you have a very beautiful rune of new energy coming into your situation. And that's reiterated right here with the Sun card, okay? New energy for you guys, especially in old relationships that need it. So let's look at the blessings that are sure to come to Aries in 2018. It looks good. You guys are going to have some love-ins, a beautiful romantic connection here. Lots of healing in relationships, new connections. Some of you, you're going to have 2 sources of income. You're going to be really focused on your career, and there's great victory for you guys. So I think it's going to be a lucky year for Aries, just based on these cards that have come through, okay? Wow. So this is saying that the months of October and November are going to be quite significant for Aries. You know, good things for Aries in those months. Also, this is saying that the angelic realm, the non-physical realm, however you want to look at it, your spirit guides, like, they're really trying to speak to you and give you information and insight, especially in October and November. So do not discount any of that. Also with this card, it's saying do not fear the darkness. So anything that you might be experiencing within, you know, like internally, any fears or any external fears, don't give in to it. And the fact that it says you have no reason to fear the dark, I will be honest and say, I used to have sleep paralysis really, really bad throughout my whole life. And the more spiritual based I became, the more intense it became, to a point where I had to face it head on so I could overcome it. Well, I overcame it, and now that sort of situation never plagues me anymore. And, you know, upon investigating it, it is definitely a paranormal experience, but it made me come into my own power spiritually and no longer fear things that I could not see. I could sense energy, but I could not see it. But, you know, in the end, I was honest to God afraid to be in the total dark, like in a dark room at night, like forget about it. And I would sleep with the lights on forever. And this card would come out for me. And so I would just have to laugh that it says, don't be afraid of the dark. And I was. So for some of you, this might legitimately speak to a fear of the dark the darkness, dark situations, fears inside of you, and there's nothing for you to fear. You are completely 100% safe. That's what this card is telling you. Again, pay attention to your intuition and the universe and signs and synchronicities, especially in October and November, because there's messages for you. Pay attention to your dreams as well. There is nothing for you to fear whatsoever, Aries, with this card. That's what it's saying. No fear. Wow. This here is saying that these healings that take place, people are going to be praising you and your name and all that you do. Okay, this could spill over into the workplace or whatever you've been trying to achieve. You are really going to impress people in 2018, and they are going to be speaking very highly of you, praising you, you know, to you. And when they speak of you behind your back, they're going to be saying positive things, okay? Because there's, like I said, you're ending this cycle of harshness, and it's going to be a whole new year in 2018, and you're going to be recognized in a way that you haven't been before, and it's a true blessing. So far your blessings are you're safe and sound, and you have absolutely nothing to fear, and there's something really special and significant about October and November. Secondly, you're going to be noticed and praised for who and what you are, and no longer overlooked, okay? Wow. And then the butterfly, which is the ultimate transformation. So, Aries, beautiful healing in your relationships, and the energy changes for you. And instead of being used, abused, overlooked, taken advantage of, underappreciated, whatever it is for you, these standoffs with close relationships in your life, all of that is changing in 2018 if you choose that, if you open your heart to that, because there is beautiful, beautiful new energy knocking on your door. You have completed your cycle. You have completed your challenge. The restriction is lifting. It's leaving. You have victory, okay? Choose it. Choose your victory. Choose the healing. Choose this beautiful transformation. It's like whatever happened in 2017, it doesn't matter. 2018 is a beautiful brand new year with new energy and nothing but healing for Aries. Like, it is there big time, strongly, and you look really happy, and a really strong romantic connection coming through in your reading, and no other sign has had that so far. So Aries, you have a very nice set of energies to work with for 2018, and I just think you're going to be a lot happier than you've been, okay? And whatever you've been fearing, let it go. There's no reason for you to fear anymore. The worst is behind you, at least by what I see in this reading. The worst is behind you. So, all right, this is the energy that you are going to experience the most of in 2018. And we have the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands, which is creativity and passion and action and movement. So, like I said, where you've been blocked and held back, that is gone. There is nothing but flow and movement forward. But with this card, this really speaks to the action is in your hands. You've got to move forward with this energy to make things happen. So and with having this two sources of income for some of you, this comes again from some creative talent, endeavor, idea that you have, and you will be successful. You have the Sun, and you have this Ace of Fire, which is like spiritual energy that is to be made manifest into the physical realm. And you know, we have the butterfly here, huge transformation for you guys. So you guys are going to be very creative. There's a lot of new beginnings taking place for you, which we've already established through your reading, but this is just another reiteration of that. So Aries, you have a very fantastic and beautiful reading. I truly hope you have enjoyed it, and I am wishing you all the best for 2018. Take care.